So once again, just as a reminder, folks, that after this one here, we will be going into Moto Surf. And don't forget, we've got plenty of vendors up here in Performance Alley, including the Sassy Onion, or I should say Sassy Squared, right back behind us. Fish tacos, chicken tacos, hamburgers, hot dogs, all kinds of good stuff right back behind the announcing tower. Also, we've got our good friends from HydroTurf are in the house, and Liquid Militia. They've got that high-speed clothing over there on the left-hand side of the stage. Blowsion right next to us. To my right, we got Jet Tribe. We also got Moto Life in the house with us. Good to see you down there at Moto Life. Get in style with some Moto Life gear. And, of course, our good friends from Atlas Cider. We got Joe down there from Atlas Cider giving out them free samples.
All right, Mike, I'm down here with Jake, the Jake and Zach team. Jake, you didn't hold anything back, my friend.
No, I knew I had to go hard to be in a competition against Zach. You know, I ride with him on the daily. I know what he's capable of, so I just had to go out, try to throw my tricks down. Got most of them all out there. Got some good surf riding in, and hopefully I get a good score.
Well, first off, let's talk about the surf riding on at least two of the waves that I saw. You rode them in at, 3 inches of water?
Yeah, you know, you just try to work it as much as you can. Blow up some slashes when you can, do some re-entries. If it holds, keep it in and ride it to shore.
And let's talk about that monster flex roll.
Yeah, I just saw a good wave coming, knew I had to throw a banger and let it rip.
You most certainly did. I know you're still trying to catch your breath. Were you able to watch your brother at all, or were you just focused on what you were doing?
I saw him. He was shredding. Looked like he got some good wave rides and some good airs, and it was fun.
Is it hard to compete against Zach?
I mean, I've been doing it since I was born, so.
So I guess that's a no.
Yeah, I'm pretty much used to it now.
All right, well, let me go catch up with him, but great job. And, of course, we're going to wait for the results, but I got to tell you, it's awesome to see you move up to Pro 2, and it's awesome that you were back because I know you were jonesing last year just sitting on the beach watching.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I couldn't be happier to be here, you know. Zach really has taken me under his wing and taught me pretty much everything he knows. He's really my biggest mechanic with my dad, and they've been teaching me how to wrench, but, I mean, you know, that's a struggle.
Yes, but you handle it really well. We love you, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Don.
You're welcome. All right, let me go catch up here with Jeremiah Johnson. Oh, my gosh. You, twice now today, I have seen the most beautiful surf ride underneath that barrel. That gorgeous picture was amazing.
What can I say? That's what I try and do.
I love watching that so much. Zach, break down kind of the run for me. I know you got flushed out a little bit over there.
Yeah, I tagged the bottom on one. I wanted to do a flat spin, 360, try and throw every kind of spin and flip into it. And I've figured out on a wave angle like that, it's not going to happen. So I tried to just do a roll, and that didn't happen either. So I tapped the bottom on that one. But generally, everything else felt really good. I feel like I got most of the tricks I wanted to do. Did a lot of, like you said, a lot of surf riding. Tried a barrel re-entry, trying to mix it all up, and yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna be tough. I wasn't paying attention to him. You know, he's my brother. But as soon as the green flag was out, it's over. But I did see a few things. We did almost hit each other a couple times. I know that.
Okay, I did see that.
Yeah. I turned my back, and then there he is, which, you know, is pretty much like home anyways. Yeah, I should try to stay in my own game and do my own thing. But I did see him sky a few big flex rolls and stuff like that. So it's going to be tough. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. He's my brother. I wrench on his ski like mine, you know, and so if he wins, I win. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. So I'm just stoked that we were actually able to go head-to-head, you know.
I am completely unsurprised to hear that, seeing how close y'all are.
Everything he knows, so, you know.
And that's funny. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Zach, you looked amazing. I have to say, I love the barrel roll when you did the barrel re-entry. That was really cool.
Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're very welcome, bud. All right, so you're amazing. We'll stand by for the points. But as usual, both of you put on a good performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for both these brothers.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody. Big thanks to Blowsion, Crash Industries, Burn Industries, everybody that's helped me out, Jetlift, DASA, Liquid Militia. I couldn't be anywhere without these guys, Rhino Power. So, cheers!
All right, Mike, we're standing by for the points. But I have to say, so far the quarterfinals have been pretty darn amazing. I mean, wow. Just all of the air that those guys put together.
Thank you to my loving fiance, who I'm going to be marrying in 59 days.
Guess what?
What, Mikey?
Zach Bright is moving on to the semifinals. Congratulations, Zach.
Mike, your timing is impeccable as always. Just when he came in to get a hug from his fiance, and you did that announcement.
Timing is everything.
Yes, it is, sir. We love them, too.
By the way, we also got the young lady her phone back. But there is something else missing, and we'll talk about that later at the break.
So it's going to be Abraham Hoschlesser, or Abraham Ho, and Mick Anthony for this final round. And I got to imagine that Mick is super happy that that boat is running.
And, of course, as we had pointed out earlier, Mick is the points leader coming into today, looking to clinch the overall title, win, lose, or draw here at the Blowsion Surfslam. Again, this is the final stop on the 2014 IFWA World Championship.
Well, what you're watching right now, again, is the quarterfinals. So we're going to take these guys down through these brackets. And as you can tell so far, it's been very tight as far as the points and a lot of deliberation from the judges. And this final round I expect to be no different. And as I look down at the brackets, Mike, we're only going to have 2 more times to get the opportunity to watch these guys. The half finals and then the final.
All right, Don. Well, these riders are both on the clock right now. Abraham Hochstrasser, a.k.a. Abraham Ho, out of Mexico, riding for TC Free Ride. Richter Dassa, CrossFit Revolver, as well as a Cancun touring coach. He will be in red. Mick Anthony coming to us out of Australia. And Mick is sponsored by Tigercraft, Maxima Oil, Power Factory Pipes, Deb, LFR, AJSP, and Airtime Products. Look at that airtime.
Yep, Mick Anthony with a big backflip, followed by Abraham Hochstrasser with another backflip, added a little flair to it.
So once again, Abraham Ho is in red, working on the right-hand side. Mick in yellow, working on the left-hand side right now.
Yeah, Mick with a really cool little move. He did a little pop to the right and then reversed that pop and just pirouetted back to left right on top of the wave.
Oh, there's an off-access roll right there.
Good Lord, that was awesome.
The amplitude these guys are getting is just absolutely amazing.
What do you think that was? About 50, 20 feet?
I'm going to say, yeah, at least 20 feet.
Wow. Again, talking about his last roll. Mick Anthony also out stalking a big wave to see if he can get some amplitude. Abraham doing some surfing.
And just a reminder for those of you walking in, this is the final of the quarterfinals here today. As we've got dueling rolls out there.
Yep. Mick Anthony barrel roll and underflip or off-axis roll for Abraham.
And the Battle of the Nations, Abraham in red and Mick in yellow.
Oh, that's right.
Out of Australia.
Abraham. Yeah. Abraham from Mexico.
4 minutes left on the clock. in this final of the quarterfinal heats. Immediately following this one, we will be going into our IJSBA Moto Surf, folks.
I love this little kickback that Mick Anthony does. Did you see that?
I like it. Little flare.
1 footer barrel roll for Mick Anthony.
And the off-access roll for Abraham.
Yep, max 360 roll for Mick Anthony. Again, Mick with the yellow vest and the green and yellow ski.
I'll tell you, these guys both staying real busy out there. Judges love to see that.
Yep, another off-maxis max 360 roll from Abraham.
By the way, the winner will go on to face Zach Bright in the semifinals. The other semifinal will be Brandon Lawler and Jill Bernier. And look at that, Mick Anthony, a one-handed re-entry there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, because you know if that other hand slips off, it could be all but over.
Well, you know, we've talked a lot about this undertow on this particular stretch of the coach is incredibly wicked. So if you lose your boat and you get any distance at all, there's not much chance of you recovering. But, of course, it's those kind of risky moves that help up the points, and that's what these guys obviously hunting for between the surfing and these tricks. They want to try to combine those two disciplines for their overall score.
That's it. And you know what? For the first time in 39 hours, the sunshine has come back out.
Yay!
Yay! Photographers are jumping up and down everywhere. All right, time really a factor right now. Look at Abraham just going absolutely huge out there.
You know, he just added a whole new level to the word hang time on that flip. That was ridiculous. I'd say pushing 30 feet on that. Mick was sneaking over there for a piece of that action, and the wave folded out on him.
All right. Another off-access flip into a one-footer there by Anthony. By the way, folks, just as a reminder, we sure do appreciate you being a part of the 6th Annual Blowsion Surfslam. But if you're bringing any trash on the beach, we ask that you take it back with you. Or if you see trash on the beach, please pick it up, put it in its proper receptacle. We'd like to leave the beach just as clean as we found it. And again, we appreciate your cooperation in advance.
Nice can flip for Abraham Hotschlesser.
30 seconds left on the clock. Final heat here in the quarterfinals.
One-handed pirouette right on top of the surf.
Yeah, did you see that right there? I like that.
Yeah, me too. I tell you, Mick looks so cool on these little added flares on the surf riding. Is a lot of fun to watch. And a
5
re-entry.
seconds.
Go ahead, sir.
Red flag coming up. That is going to do it. And Dawn, again, I would not want to be a judge for this one right here. Both riders doing absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mexico's Abraham Hochstrasser and Australia's Mick Anthony.
You know, two things as we do the recap on this. First off, you know, they really have to be relying on thrust wave because there's no suspension on these boats, right? Like a motorcycle. So everything is, they're just taking it, right? All between the spinal cord and the line and the thighs. And then the second thing, when you think about it, you know, no ramp to work off of. So when you've got a wave that starts to crumble on the top and they've already committed, it can get a little bit hairy for them. So it takes a lot of talent and a lot of skill for these guys to be able to read the waves. And I tell you, Abraham today was amazing watching him pick off these waves and get this tremendous amount of height. All this I'm learning. The lollers are like, it hurts when you land, Don. Tell ya.
Yeah. Got to get that suspension right.
Yeah. I would like some suspension.
All right, folks, just a quick, in case you're looking for a schedule, well, I'm going to be your schedule. I'll be your Huckleberry. Check this out. We're going into, we've got 2 motos of Moto Surf right now, some actual closed course racing. And that'll be starting from, I believe, right over here on the right-hand side of the beach, north side, as we view it here from the Tower of Power. We've got 2 motos. We'll run 1 moto, take a 15-minute break, come back with another moto, and then after that, we are going to take a short lunch break to feed the crew. After the lunch break, we'll come back with the semifinals in the pro class, and I believe we'll go with our amateur finals, and then back to our pro finals in the free ride, and in the K&S Big Air Shootout by HydroTurf, presented by HydroTurf. That's right. That's going to be our grand finale today. Now, as while we're waiting on that Moto Surf to get fired up, perfect time for you to come back here and check out Performance Alley.
All right, Mike, I'm down here with Abraham Hochschlesser, and I have to say, wow, this gentleman from Mexico, what an amazing performance you put on. You had a lot of the off-axis flips or under flips. Must have really been loving the waves out there.
Yeah, the ocean now is really clean. It's really nice. It's really fun to ride. This new Richter Edge is super fun to ride. You can really enjoy, do a lot of things like under flips. I like to do variations, so don't do the same trick over and over. And well, have fun, enjoy it.
Yeah, you look like you're having a great time. I saw you working right on the edges of the waves on this second run.
Yeah, well, I want to surf, look good, and keep busy.
Now, how long have you been riding?
Well, I've been riding in the surf now, I think, like 3 years.
You have not had this very long, have you?
No, this is my second weekend with it.
No way.
Yeah, but I mean, I have an Evo. I used to have an Evo. It's a great boat, and this new hull is awesome. Everyone's gonna love it.
So comparing yesterday to today, I'd have to say, from my perspective, it looked like you were definitely getting a lot more altitude on this on these treks.
Well, now here with this engine, it's a 1000 cc's engine. It's easy to go high. You just need to hit on time the waves, be there, hold on, and that's it.
Easy you to say that. I don't think it's easy for us to go high on this, Abraham, but great job for you, bud.
Thanks so much.
Hey, Don.
You're welcome. Sir?
Don, you ought to tell him congratulations. He's moving on to the semifinals.
Oh, my gosh.
Abraham Ho, congratulations.
I think he just heard that. I actually got Mick Anthony up here as well, who also had a great run. I got to say, you have the coolest surf maneuver I've ever seen with that little pirouette, and then you kind of cross over and go back. I love that. I loved watching that.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring a new style into the surf riding a little bit. Been practicing it a bit at home. Unfortunately, my aerials lacked a bit out there. I saw how big Abraham was going, so yeah, shit happens.
Right, still the PC version of that. But I also have to say, even though maybe you weren't getting as much amplitude, you had a ton going on out there and a lot of the aerial work going on as well. And your ride looked amazing, Mick.
Yeah, thanks heaps.
You're very welcome. And, of course, the running, which was also helping.
Yeah, it's actually running perfect now. I thought we still had a little problem with it, but it's spot on now.
Thank you so much to both these riders. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for this amazing competitor, Mick Anthony, and, of course, Abraham Hochschlesser. Mikey, back to you.
Hey, by the way, if you guys can hear us back there at the Sassy Onion, that's where everybody's getting lunch. If you guys can hear us back there at the Sassy Onion, we need 2 cheeseburgers with fries up to the tower. Thank you. It's amazing what you can do with this thing.
I love it. Yeah, I love how you were taking orders. That's awesome.
We are taking orders. We got tickets up here, too. Hey, by the way, the semifinals will feature Brandon Lawler and Jill Bernier and Zach Bright and Abraham Ho in the pro class. In the Consi finals in the amateur class, Danielle Lawler and Trevor Allred will vie for that final spot on the podium. And Filippo Rossetti and Mike Ratty will be in the finals of the amateur class. But right now, we're going to go to Moto Surf, Moto number 3. Winner of Moto number 1 in the pro class was Mark Gomez, followed by Ryan Newman, Jeff Tregner, and Pete Zernick. Moto number 2, it was Gomez, Newman, Zernick, and Tregner. Current standings, Gomez, Newman, Zernick, and Tregner. And in the amateur class, Dylan Alexander, a winner of both motos yesterday. He is winning in the overall right now. Trevor Allred currently in second with 5 points. Mark Perry in third with 6 points. Joey Mornall with 8 points. Mark Wickman with 11 points. And Matt Rollings with 11 points. And that's the way they stack up as we get ready to head into Moto number 3.
All right, Mikey, looks like we're just prepping up for the Moto